Eric, you say all the time in your podcast, you can only go as high as once been low. What is your low?
Yeah, for so many years, I hid my low. I think I've been running one of the greatest rackets for more than 20 years, till recently, till this keynote, the last keynote that I created where I really told the truth of my story. My rock bottom at my worst was pretty bad. I was facing 25 to life on a felony, several felony counts of drug trafficking. I was just a kid. I was right out of high school. I'd gotten into some really bad situations that all kind of stem from a drug addiction. I got injured in baseball my junior and senior year. I had 2 back-to-back career-ending surgeries my junior and senior year, and I'd secretly become addicted to Oxycontin. This was in the late 90s when they were pumping this stuff out like candy. That addiction was wretched, and I hid it for so long. I hid it from everyone. It was all candy store in the front, liquor store in the back. I remember looking in the mirror at one point, not even being able to recognize my soul, but somehow I'd always put it together when I needed to most. To fund my habit in college, I started selling drugs. I ended up dropping out of college. Everyone thought I was still a good kid. Everyone thought I was still in school when I wasn't. I was hanging around the worst people in the world. And one day the DEA came knocking. They pulled me over off the side of the freeway. And I'll never forget looking out of my rear view window and seeing a shoe come out. The guy was wearing a pair of jeans and he had a t-shirt on. And I remember thinking, that's not a normal traffic cop. And then there was about 10 guys that pulled up right behind him, all in unmarked cars, and they all got out and they're all wearing normal clothes. And that was where kind of the moment I realized I'm in big trouble. And that was the DEA. I was literally facing 25 to life, and I had this secret drug addiction still beyond that trouble that I had to sort of work myself out of. Long story short, I narrowly escaped going to prison for 25 years. And when I got out of that situation, one thing that's undeniable is there was always a valuable fire that was burning in my soul as a child. And I kind of got estranged from that for a long time. And I think sort of the circumstances and everything I went through, by the time I sort of got out and I was a free man, even though my car had been repoed, my apartment had been repoed, and I had nothing, I had a very powerful fuel and fire that was sort of raging inside my soul in that moment. And that was where the Eric Rock that everyone knows today was actually really born, was that 23-year-old kid in that moment. But prior to that, that was some of the worst years a human could ever go through. I'm lucky I'm alive.